Hari Om, everybody. It's good to see everyone, even though I cannot see. It is 6:55. We will start now. Everyone, take a long, deep breath. Close your eyes. ॐ सहना ववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः गुरुस्तोत्रम् अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः चिन्मयं व्यापि यः सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव गीताध्यानम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिनां मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ततामि भगवद्गीते भवद्देशिनीम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुद स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवै वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुर्सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वती देवी नमः। Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om to everyone who logged in. Today we will do summary of previous verses because we lose continuity. Sometimes we forget. एक हफ्ता हो गया ना तो भूल जाते हैं naturally. But we told about that self which we cannot see. The last sloka was Akledyoyam Mahahyoyam Chedyoshoshayevaja Nitya Sarvagadastanuhu Achaloyam Sanatanaha. Then we did verse 25, I think. Avyaktoyamachindyoyam avikaryoyamuchyate tasmadevam viditvainam nanusochadumarhasi. Lord Krishna is emphasizing, repeatedly telling, nothing to worry, nothing to worry. But Arjuna feels different because whatever he experiences, people are dying, is does not in connection with Bhagavan is telling. हम लोग भी है ना, we also feel ये chapter 2 में क्या हो रहा है, what is happening. Chapter 2, I told you, it's in so detail. There is nothing talks about death, what leaves the body, and what is I, what is Sat, what is Asat. That we saw already. Sloka 16. Na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha, uphayorapi drishtonda, tvanayo tattva darshibihi. Bhagavan already told, and we are very clear with that. Now here, we told, last class was the OET manifested. This, I have to take my pointer. So, the object, emotions, and thoughts and sense organs cannot perceive. That's Sat. They can perceive worldly objects, yes, and they can feel emotions, and intellect can think also, but which is manifest and which is available for experience, they can see. Which is unmanifest, this avyakta word, it is not ringing any bell in us. Why it is not ringing any bell? It is only whichever sense organs cannot perceive. In general, people cannot think it over and cannot comprehend. It's not their fault. Intellectual level is different. In this class also, for example, so many people have logged in. So many people are paying undivided attention. Understood. But their intellectual level is different. Their emotional level is different. Both are different. So, based on that understanding, they receive. Yes or no? Whatever their understanding is, they receive the knowledge. Example I told you before also, I think long time ago, I think I used that example. It's a story actually. Triple A. Not triple A, double A. Alcohol Anonymous. Alcohol. Geeta बोलता है you are talking alcohol. Wait. Example only. Don't jump into conclusions. Alcohol Anonymous. इसका मतलब है those who are addicted to drinking, to prevent from them, there is a unit working. I don't know whether it is working now. It used to work before. They used to go from place to place There are two people. Ah, and they went there one time, one town, fully known for drunkards, and everywhere. Some people were there. They are already in other loga. Mm. But they can reason also. Ah, then they told the experiment. Some of you already know, been knowing this story, but some of you don't know the story. Ah, even if you don't know, just act. If you know already, you act if you don't know. Anyway, they had one glass with water, plain water, and one glass with alcohol, and they put it on the table. And there was a worm which they took from the ground. It was raining season. The worms come out, small worms, and they put it in the water. He swam. He वो तैरना है ना वो पानी के ऊपर से तैर करके he came to the other end of the glass. He took it. Did you all see this? They were head was down. Yeah, we know. It is a worm. It is alive. दूसरे लोग वर्ल्ड में है ना. Then they put it on the alcohol. Huh? It tried to swim. One, two, three. It could not swim. It died. The person explaining, he took the worm again and he showed them. Did you all see this? So everybody was looking. Some one person in the back, he was trying to get up. He wanted to get up, but somehow he got up. I think I know. It's a dead worm. Yes. Anything else? Understood? I will tell you in Hindi first, then English. Those who understand Hindi and they can understand the English translation, I will tell again. इसका मतलब है दारू पिएगा तो पेट में जो कीड़े हैं सब मर जाएंगे. That means what you showed is a dead worm, which means that if you drink alcohol, all the worms in the stomach will die. That is what. Now, that was not the purpose of the experiment. The experiment is it is harmful for you. You should stop drinking. That is the purpose of the experiment, demonstration. They wanted to communicate. But why did the person say so? Let us think. He says so because his brain is all in alcohol. Whatever you hear will be based on your understanding. Your understanding is that the alcohol is good, and anything you hear will be in support of that one. The joke, of course, we all laughed, very nice, but the essence is so many people have signed in, logged in here. Their temperamental is different, bhakti is different, knowledge is different, Vedanta foundation knowledge is different, Vedanta knowledge is different. When everything is different, whenever you receive something, you start thinking based on your understanding. It is with everyone. This is a fundamental problem. So we have to understand as clear as I am telling. What I am telling is the knowledge in the books, commentary from Gurudev, commentary from Bodhatmanji, commentary from Shankara. All this is mixed. So please. So every time we will have different stories. So we have to pay attention and listen. Then you will get it clearly. So the world of OET is always different. And I told you why we cannot see Bhagavan. Because it is subtle, it is beyond thinking, it is beyond sense organs. And I told you also the flashlight example last time. Hmm? That battery we cannot see with the same light. I told you. And first line Avyaktoyam achintyoyam. Achintya word is used. Achintya meaning unthinkable. There is no word like that. Unthinkable. Ah. Viditva achintyam. Without chintanam, you cannot. How you will know without chintanam? Tell me. To know anything, you have to think. To do dhyanam, you need some pointers, some guidance. It will come. It is coming. The guidance will come in the following verses. Don't worry. So, avyakta achintya is told in the first line. Ah, cannot be thought of. This is a thing Atma cannot be thought of if it is avikari, without modification, which cannot be changed. Ah, no vikara, no modification. Uchyate. Uchyate said Rishi Munis, the seers of the Vedanta, the seers of Vedas, they explained this. Tasmad, therefore. Tasmad is actually used for Nigamanam. It is conclusion. Therefore, enam atmanam evam viditva. Huh? Having understood this great reality, this great Sadvastu, having known Atma this way, the whole purpose of Sravanam, this listening, understanding Sravanam. When we do Sravanam, before I had some idea. Remember, I told you your mindset, ah, that idea. Whatever the Vishaya is, after Sravanam, I have this new understanding. Hmm. Based on what I heard, then my thinking should be based on the new understanding, not the old understanding. You have some idea, you heard the news, then the new idea should take place in the intellect and then do mananam, then you have totally new understanding. And your thinking should be based on new understanding. Let us say before some idea of you have people have different ideas of bondage, mumutram, liberation. In Vedanta, so many words come. It get confused. Uh, and Sravanam, Manana, Nididhyasanam, all this. Now, bondage, which is supposed explained, is a mental attachment with objects. If I say that, you will have you will have new understanding what bondage is in light of Shastra. Uh, so same with liberation. With sadhana, if the new knowledge is not taking place, what the use of Sravanam? Sravanam is make you understand the new concept when you receive it. When you do mananam, you think on that. When you do nididhyasanam, you remove the viparita bhavana, the opposite thinking which comes in my mind should be removed, and that is nididhyasanam. I'll tell you what everything happens by step. And you think I am attending 1 hour online class. This online class, very good. I'm attending 1 hour class. So what I was same thing if I am doing again and again, then what is the use of attending? My ideas not changed, your concept not changed, my understanding not changed. Even though I heard it, I am behaving the same way. Every class, every 1 hour you spend should be useful for you. Should be, and I should apply that whatever I heard. Then you slowly become a different personality. So if that is not happening, it is same as not attending the class. I still think bondage means people around me. I'm anyway with the people. This lockdown, Corona lockdown, I cannot go out. Same people I am seeing again and again. Huh? That is bondage. And I still think what do you call the liberation? Liberation means I am somewhere. I will be somewhere else. That is liberation. We think liberation is body related. Ah, Parichinnatvad, limited, limitedness. Eh? When parichinna will go, it will never go. It's like asking snake and rope. You already know the Vedanta example. When will snake go? Somebody asking. Snake will never go. Why? You are seeing snake, it will remain a snake. As long as you see snake, it will never go. It will be there. And liberation as a jiva, you will never liberate. Huh? But other book says we can liberate. We can liberate. You have to come up thinking that thinking should come out of the body. Is not the body. At least some time during the day, even meditation time is okay. Eh? Other times you behave like a body which is fine. But while behaving, also suppose you are doing eating food, doing reading book or watching TV, that's what you do during lockdown. What else to do? Even doing that, I'm not doing. It is somebody else in me is doing. That feeling constantly should come into us. The moment it comes every day, constantly, eh, it will happen. That is what the Shastra says. My understanding should be changed based on new teaching. Some similarly, I have some idea of Bhagavan. Bhagavan Chaturbhuja Shankachakra Gada Padmam. He is sitting somewhere. Uh, he is somewhere in heavens or Goloka, some entity, uh, Parosha entity, meaning remote. Vedanta says no, it is not. The whole creation is Bhagavan only. This statement, it is very difficult to digest for a average intellect. Understood? But you have to make into believing that. Uh, Abhinna nimitta upadana karanam is Bhagavan. Is not an entity sitting somewhere sometime back, like Rama he came, Krishna he came, but we don't have access to them. They are gone. It's a different yuga. So you did not understand Shastra then. Hmm. That is what is evam. If I am endowed with enough sadhana chadushtaya, viveka, vairagya, muchutam, shat sambati ema muchutam, sadhana chadushtaya. Immediately I will catch it. That's why I told you the people who signed in have different temperament, different bhakti, different intellectual capacity. It's okay, you are in the lowest, but you say no, because see Vijay Kumarji, I am new to Vedanta. I want to learn. So beginning में थोड़ा difficult words मत बोलो please. Some people are telling. So even though you are in the beginner of Vedanta, these words I am telling is note down. It will come handy sometimes. You will understand slowly. Eh? So, if you have sadhana chadushtaya sampanna adhikari, that person who is qualified enough, immediately you clutch it, track, like that. Even in school, so now, so many like your elementary school or high school or college, there were so many other kids. Yes or no? You remember them? I'm not asking you to remember them now, but they were there. When teacher says, some people get it like that, and some people likho. Vijay Kumarji, you are right. I am in the last group. समझते ही नहीं थे. You know, but don't worry. You have attended. You have at least logged into this class. Very good. Congratulations. Because that is the first move which you can make to progress. You had a thought to log in. I cannot see you, but as I said in the last class, you may be doing something else. I don't know. It's up to you whether to pay attention or to turn it on and go somewhere, do something. You can. You are welcome to do it. You can welcome to not to sign in at all. You have freedom to do anything in this world. But to listen to Upanishad, to Shastra, to Bhagavad Gita, the thought in you makes you a mumuchu. Huh? I'm mumuchu. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you for coming. Huh? So I'm endowed with a C. I don't need any repetition. I love Bhagwan. I love Bhagwan Krishna. Ah. Very good. Now you listen to what Bhagwan has to say. This is told by Bhagavan only. This is Bhagavan's words. Huh? I love Bhagavan. How do you express your love? Hmm? Tell me, how do you express your love? Oh, no. पूजा पाठ करते हैं, भजन करते हैं. That is very good. That is one way of expression. Another way of expression is through your actions. You listen to Bhagavan's words and you obey. That is love towards Bhagavan. Okay? That with that will again one one lady said one time, Swami Bodhatmananda in the class was telling this story. One lady is Krishna Bhakta. She came to see Swamiji. Very good. Swamiji said, I'm Krishna Bhakta. Ah, very good. So why don't you come and listen to Bhagavad Gita? Is Bhagavan Krishna only? No. No. इतना दिमाग हमारे पास नहीं. Jnana is something. Bhakti is different. So I would rather go to a temple which is far away. I'm ready to drive and go there and sing there, sit there and sing Krishna Radhe, Krishna Radhe, Krishna. That's why. That's why I told you in the beginning of the class, there is levels of people. Bhakti Marga oriented. No Jnana. Please don't tell me Vedanta. Uh, So please tell me Bhakti only. There are different types. No matter how much you tell, this is study. You will say it is Bhagwan's words. Study Uddhav Gita, study Bhagavad Gita. Eh? Bhagwan says, Tasma Devam Viditvainam. Now, Viditva is very wonderful. First line says Achintya because, and second line says Viditva. Achintya Vastu, without doing Chintanam, you won't know. To know anything, you have to think I told you. Eh? To do Dhyanam, you need some guidance, some pointers for the beginners. eh? And Dhyanam he told very detailed in chapter 6. This is only chapter 2. We'll get there. So don't worry, we'll tell. But if you can't know the truth, my shoka will continue. Avyakta meaning which is not clear, unmanifest. Eh, That which is indriya gocharatvam, sense organs can know the object of thinking. You have to know Atma not as an object, without object. Atma Chindanam. This is called Atma Chindanam. It is not an object sitting somewhere else. It is not an object sitting anywhere else, far away in the temples or something. It is something which you cannot see, feel, nothing. I cannot experience it. But I can experience sorrow. Yes, definitely. So if I'm experiencing sorrow, I'm the experiencer of sorrow. Yes, that's right. Then I am not experiencer of sorrow because drishta yad drishyam Tad Mithya according to Shankara. Huh? Anything you see is not you. Huh? I did not get that. Can you repeat that? Whatever I see is I am not. That is understood. Ah, Gada drishta gadascha binnaha. That is told in Sanskrit. The knower of a thing is different from that thing. Understood. Oh, that's understood. This gada is told in books and in Puranas and everywhere where gada is told, because that was easily available and it is easily attainable, and everywhere it was. That's why gada is bought. Don't get alarm panic. What this gada is? Because now gada is you cannot even see. Now you can say laptop or cell phone or the new gadgets. You can say if Shankara would have been this era, you should have used another example. But he used Gada example because that was plenty available, everywhere available. So the people knew. So he wrote Gada. Gada Drishta Gadascha Bina. Knower of thing is different. Drishta is different from Dishya. Drik Drishya Vivek. Advanced students study that. Huh? What is seer, what is seen is different. Seer can never be the seen. That cannot be mixed. Ah, so in Yoga Vasishta, it is said, Drishtur Drishya si Satahe Bantha Idi Abhidiyade. Drishta Drishya Vashat Bandha Drishya Abhave Vimuchyate. Here we are still accepting two sattas. Don't get confused. Satta meaning plane, plane of discussion. Drishta and Drishya, two levels of, they are standing in two levels. Mhm. So, two planes does not match. An example I'll tell you. Uh, in dream, I was a millionaire. Or I say beggar. Either way doesn't matter. Janaka saw him as a beggar. There is a story also. King Janaka saw as a beggar. For example, and say millionaire, okay. And that money cannot be taken into waking world. It is different satta. Different satta meaning different plane. The plane cannot communicate each other. A dreamer cannot communicate with waker. A dream object or money or anything, food or any item from the dream cannot be brought to waking stage because that is different plane of consciousness. That's way. And 16th verse, you remember that. Na sato vidyate bhavaha, na abhavo didyate sataha. Anitya vastu has no satta, no existence at all. It never existed. It is seemingly weak for our convenience, for our knowledge. It's for transactional purpose. It is there. The teaching will be at two planes. Some people ask, I understood Vedanta. If I am Brahman, so Vedanta says I am Brahman. If I am Brahman, why I am suffering? Good question. People ask this question. Not only you. If I am Brahman, why I am suffering? Is it a question? Is it question is wrong? Why it is wrong? Because like dream and waking, two different sattas. Two different sattas you cannot mix and ask question. Hmm. If I am Brahman, his first sentence was, if I am Brahman. There is no if. I told you the story of if in the one of the previous classes. There is no if in Vedanta. If is only imaginary. There is no word in Vedantic dictionary if. So okay, if I am Brahman, say Brahman, remove if, don't worry. why I am suffering. The suffering is different plane of consciousness. Brahman is different plane of consciousness. That does not match. If does not match, the question is incorrect totally. If I am Brahman, why I am suffering? And Brahman word and suffering does not mix. Brahman, there is no suffering. If you are suffering, you are Jiva. Definitely. Your body consciousness. I am body. All these things because that feeling, I am body, I am finite, I am limited. And the good news is your own nature. Even though we are not realized or experienced, experience is also wrong. I will tell you why. Experience of Brahman cannot be, never be, it will never happen. Because experience involves three items. What are the three items? Subject, object, and the relationship between subject and object. I am talking, you are listening. I hope you are listening. Uh, I am talking, you are listening, and that communication is going on between us is the third entity. Experiencer, experienced, and the act of experiencing. The three things are involved. And in Brahman, what happens? Experiencer is missing. Experienced is not there. The act of experience is also not there. We will talk about that later when advanced Vedanta. For beginners, don't worry, you will get it today or tomorrow. So, Drik, Drishya, the seer and seen, both reality. I am the seer, not the seen. I am the ultimate seer. Seen has no reality at all. That's what we did. Shankara's famous quote. What is that? Yak drishyam tat mithya. Hmm. Jivo Brahma na aparaha. Sat satyam. Brahma satyam jagan mithya. Jivo Brahma na aparaha. There is no other. It's Brahma only. Sakshi and Satya, they call. And without sin, no seer. It doesn't remain as a seer. It remains as is. I am. Uh, there is some philosopher. I'll tell you something. Once some philosopher in the past said, I think, therefore I am. Hmm? Many people quoted that sentence. Very good. And writers and philosophers and everybody copied that. I think, therefore I am. Recently, Guruji, Swami Tejamananda told that is incorrect sentence. There's a new knowledge to me, new knowledge to everybody. Vedanta listeners shocked. Why it is incorrect? Hmm. It is put reverse. I think, therefore I am. I am, therefore I think. That is the correct. Then only we realize. And he is telling the exact thing. I am came first. Then only I think comes. In him, there is no thinking. I am. Actually, there is no am also. I am is two words. Understood? Yes, understood. Am indicates what? Am indicates existence or something. But am also indicates the tense. Which tense? I am, I was, I will. All the three words changes the time, isn't it? I was meaning in the past. I am meaning now. I will meaning in future. We know all this. Vijay Kumarji, we know grammar. Very good. So I don't have to tell you that. Am, was, and will. difference. So am is indicates time, not only existence, but it takes time. In Brahman, no time. It is beyond time. That's what it is. Time is a concept of our mind. I've been telling you over and over. Time is a concept of our mind. Hmm? For example, this class started when 6:55, and this class will end when 8 o'clock. Oh, thank God. Some people are thinking, wow, 1 hour this class is there and it is over. And some people think 1 hour is not enough. Vijay Kumarji, can you make it 1.5 hour? I want to listen to some more. Some people think. No, not everybody, eh? Not you. Some people. They want it listen more and more and more. They think when mind is conducive, understanding, interesting, this is a knowledge which is very making sense to me. It's very nice. They find this time is flying when not understanding, when it's boring. चलो कुछ भी बोलने दो क्या है क्या वेदांता है I just want to do Ram Nam Nam Nam. Bas. For them, it's boring. It time will crawl. Today is Saturday. The weekend, before you know, it's over. Before you have to go to office, now you have to go. Don't have to go. You can see the same faces. Be happy. Mm. In dream, the time is different than in waking. You know, in dream, what is the longest dream a man can have? It's a good question. I'm not asking you to do mathematics or something. I'm asking you to think. Some of you already know the answer. If you know the answer, keep it with you. For those who don't know the answer, I am telling you. What is the longest dream? Longest dream recorded by scientists is 90 seconds. 90 seconds, yes, which is 1.5 minutes. Oh, but I saw that day 1 hour dream. It is your imagination. You were thinking the time is stretched. So you feel like you're going slow. So it's concept of the mind. When scientists say not more than 90 seconds, you cannot dream. I believe scientists for sometimes, and this is true also, recorded. Oh, what I wanted to say by this, all these things is, time is nothing but concept of. As long as mind is, time is. M is equal to 0. T is equal to 0. When mind is equal to 0, time is equal to 0. Oh, it is very difficult to comprehend. I understood. Very difficult to comprehend. But you think on this. When mind is conducive, time is flying. Mind is not conducive, time is crawling. So to make time move faster, what you do? You start liking the events. Whether you don't even like it, you, you start liking it. When you start liking it, it will go fly faster. Immediately, time is over. You see? So, na anusochetu marhasi. Oh, so this mithya sachi sacha bhava doesn't remain a seer. Atma is different from, excuse me, even three shariras, three bodies. Hmm? Sula sharira, gross body, sushma sharira, subtle body, karana sharira, causal body. You are the knower. You are knower of what? Knower of ajnana. Shankaranandji says, Shankaranandji, not Shankara, Shankaranandji, who wrote commentary on this sloka, he's writing it. Na anusojitu marhaji. You don't deserve to be grieved. Death is only names and forms. The Atman itself, which is permanent, eternal, which is all been told, nothing happens which Akladyoyam, Adahoyam, everything is told. Avyaktoyam, Achintyoyam. Ah, Na Anusojdi. You go on and on and on. No Arhaji. You don't deserve to be grieved, Arjuna. This is my saying. Sign of wisdom is not to grieve. Sign of wisdom is quickly come out of the grief. Sorrow is inevitable. Hmm? Grieving is optional. You can continue grieving, sit and cry, oh cry. Gurudev says all the best. Cry, oh cry. It is a foolish thing to worry. Face the challenge, whatever challenge comes. Difficulty comes. Who does not have a difficulty? सबको आते हैं. eh? Whatever happens, it will come. You are dying, people are dying, others are dying. The only realm is change. This should not be a block in doing our duty to the world outside. And Nididhyasana sloka will be now this same sloka is changed into Nididhyasana by our Acharya Swami Bodhatmananda. How he turned it? Avyaktoham Achintyoham. Actually, the sloka is Avyaktoyam Achintyoyam. That yam he changed to aham. Think. Listen to one more time. Avyaktoham Achintyoham Avikaryo Yamuchyate Tasmadevam Vidi Twamam. Me na anusochatum arhasi. We have to tell ourselves what? I am avyaktam. I am achintyam. I am beyond thoughts. Avikaryam. I am not changeable. I am that changeless substratum anytime, every time. And I don't deserve to be grieved. Any grieving situation comes, the more quickly you come out of the grief, the more peaceful you will be at your heart. And that's what Bhagavan says here. Uh, the sign of wisdom is how quickly you come out of the grief. This is conclusion from 11 to 25 sloka of chapter 2 with one subtopic, this real Sankhya Buddhi. This chapter is named Sankhya because this has full knowledge. Not only knowledge of Vedanta, the whole knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, 18 chapters. Put in nutshell. That's why these new words come in. The Advaita Vedantic teaching is taking place in chapter 2. But see, Arjuna's question was whether I should fight or not. Again, Bhagavan went on telling, Atma ye hai, wo idhar hai, not avikarya, avyaktoyam, achintyoyam and all things. What is this? He wanted to see whether he has fight or not. Simple. ये इतना deep क्यों बोला है? Bhagavan knows everything. You think he started for nothing? He knows before we even think. Let me tell you that. First, he wanted to prepare Arjuna's mind to explain everything in detail. And whether whatever adhikaris are levels, Manda adhikari, Madhyama adhikari, Uttama adhikari. They there is levels in Shastra. As you think this way, this if you are Madhyama adhikari or Kanishta adhikari, you have to come up to Uttama adhikari. Then you will understand whatever is Bhagavan is telling. How to think. First, stop grieving. You have to To think, you have to stop grieving first. eh, then listen to me properly. That's what hidden meaning of what Krishna said. Next goes to verse 26. eh, Ata chainam nityajatam nityam va manyase mritam tathapi tvam mahabaho naivam sochitumarhasi. Granting that the self is everlasting, he already told everlasting cannot be killed. The Lord proceeds to give materialist point of view. What is, if you think, what is the meaning? Ata chainam nitya jadam. Ah. Even if you think that Atma being nitya jadam, meaning every day constantly born, nityam va manyase mritam, and daily constantly dying, is born, is dying, and born, is dying. Suppose this is happening constantly, uh, Mahabaho, he told Arjuna, he did not call Arjuna as Arjuna, he called Arjuna as Mahabaho. There is a reason for it. I'll tell you. Naivam sochitu marhasi. Na evam sochitu. No to grieve at all. Even if you think. 11 to 25 words from the highest standpoint of Atma, Bhagavan came down. The self is your true nature. Nothing to worry. This all you see is unreal. So, when are you playing the world of plurality? Daringly do your duty. There is nothing going to happen. He guarantees. What is his first slogan? Remember? Galti se anybody remember? असोच्यानन्यसोजस्त्वं प्रज्ञावादांश भाषसे गदासूनगदासुं च नानुशोचन्ति पंडिताः. Isn't it? Asocya. First. Don't take the first sloka. Take the first word only. Na sochati. Asocya. Do not grieve. See? First word from Bhagavan. He may be telling, and he told from the highest point, Atma, he told what is your nature and how you are playing in this world, what is your role. There's nothing going to fear has no place. Sorrow has no place. Only if you are a wise man. 14 verses. Continuously Bhagavan told repeatedly. Not to worry, not to worry, not to worry. लेकिन क्या है, हम लोग तो बस आप सुनते हैं लेकिन छोड़ देते हैं. We don't take it seriously also. That is what is happening. After 14 verses, Arjuna is standing there, listening to Atma. Nothing went inside. Just like us. हैं? कुछ गया ही नहीं अंदर. It does not ring any bell. This is life, infinite reality. What is the definition of life? Life as I can perceive it. I was born one day, I grew up, I became old, and I'll go one day. This is what is life. Because what is manifest around me, that only I am seeing. What is not seen, I don't believe. Then how can you? How can you have faith in Shastra, faith in Bhagavan? Every moment, new things are being born. On the other side, everything is dying. Plant, animal, humans. So there are thinkers and philosophers. They defined life. Uh, this theory have been told by philosophers over and over again. And here they says that taking terms of the higher. So our defined life, you are not responsible for all the births. Now you are responsible for the death. in beings on. So, what is life observable, not unmanifest? Omar Khayyam wrote one time. He's a big philosopher. Mm. He writes poems also. One line he wrote. He was invited for a meeting. So he went there, he sat down. Many other people are there, which they talked and talked. And he wrote, they talked and talked. And we came out through the same door we went in. Two sentences. This sentence also people did not understand. They talked and talked. We came out through the same door we went in. What is the meaning? The meaning is, हो सकते है the hall has only one door. People are thinking, वही डोर से गया अंदर, वही डोर से बाहर आया. What is the big deal about it? Huh? That is not the thing. They talked and talked about. We came out through the same door we went in, meaning nothing achieved. That's what it wanted to say. That meeting was not useful to him. He was invited for some, and then he attended, but all the people who talked was not worth knowing the true self. Anything which not knowing the true self, as far as he is concerned, it is no use at all. Thinkers, philosophers think in this way. हम लोग सुनते हैं, बस वही सेम, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा तो भी ठीक है, ऐसे हम लोग चलते हैं. If we also think their way of thinking, every moment, every knowledge should make difference in me, meaning difference in my thinking. Then I'm in the path of Muthu. The SC, sadhana chatushtaya in me is increasing slowly. Every opportunity I get is to know Bhagavan. Who is that Bhagavan? This is my true self. I talk, Bhagavan is true self and all, but I don't behave. I don't think internally I am that true self. The more and more I think, like I told in the beginning of the class, more and more I think of it, I become that. So as you think, so you become, isn't it? So anyway, and this unmanifest optimistic will say, optimist people in this world see new things every day. New flowers, new everything new, fine. Every day is new. My experience is new. They look at the whole world as so happy thing. Uh, Pessimist will say, what life Vijay Kumar ji, गया काम से. देखो उधर भी डेथ, इधर भी डेथ, कोविड हो गया, हाँ, कोरोना हो गया, रोना हो गया, सब रोना ही है, सब कुछ. Pessimistic mentality, pessimistic view will bring this person down every day without opening any opportunity for improvement, without expanding himself. The inner him is not coming out. What do they use? Huh? See, is a tragedy everywhere for him. See, Vijay Kumarji, you don't know. Terrorists are everywhere. Frustration everywhere. Nuclear thing. If the nuclear thing is in the hands of the wrong person, चला हम लोग गया काम से. Cancer, global warming, Arctic melting, and now COVID-19. अरे पूछो मत. Sad, sad, sad. हाँ. And one fellow was telling there was an article about sun. 4.3 billion years more life of sun. He already reached a half life over 4.3 billion. मेरे को आके बोला उसने कि देखो सन इज ओनली 4.3 बिलियन, अभी क्या करेगा, अभी क्या करेगा, यू डू योर जॉब. 4.3 billion is far away. You don't understand. No, no, but I'm worrying. Baitho, like Gurudev said, all the best. Keep on crying. What else we can do? There is nothing you can do. So what is life observable? Um, Ata chainam nityajadam nityam va manyase mritam. If you think Atma is daily, everyday born, constantly born, that phenomena's expression is divine, or other, nityam va manyase mritam. Think him as constantly dying also. You take that granted. Atma never dies, we know that. But think that it is born and die. Then also, there is no room for grief. Why? It is daily dying, daily going. Tom manye. Aham manye na. Tom manye. Tom meaning you. If you think aham na manye, meaning I don't believe, you believe. So if you think so, Bhagavan says constantly Treniga Vijnana. Treniga Vijnana periodically dying. Charvak philosophy. Now, different philosophy, different view of thinking. Remember, I told you, page 162. Don't forget, all the darshanas are told in page 162, and we'll go by different viewpoint. On this loka, what other people think, what Treniga Vijnana think, what is Charvak philosophy think, whichever the case is. Chaitanya Vishishtakayaha, Charvak Atma definition is Vishishtakayaha. My body is Vishishta. That is Charvak philosophy. This body is everything. Body is, there is nothing beyond the body. Huh? Saugata Matam, Buddhist has different word for their matam. Saugata Matam. They're also known as Saugata. Huh? Buddha's name, one name is Saugata. So Saugata Matam. So Lokayata meaning is for Charvak. Charvak has another meaning. Lokayata. Huh? Actually, there is a saying, you know, there was only one true Buddhist. He happened to be a Hindu. Huh? That is Buddha, Kapilavastu. Huh? And actually, there is only one Christian. Actually, one true Christian in the entire world. And he happened to be a Jew. Who is that? Christ himself. Christ was a Jew and he became Christian. Buddha was a Hindu. He became Buddhist because his thoughts and his lines with that, he reached the supreme in that line. But his anuyai, his followers, made Treniga Vijnanam, Hinayana, all these different sections within Buddhism. But the stage he reached is only one and the same. All the Mahatmas, realized masters, there is no difference. It's only one and the same. And even if you think there's two extremes, tat api, even then, tum mahabaho, mighty armed. Why he said mighty armed? I'll tell you. He is capable of doing anything with a long hand. Arms meaning if your hand touches the knee when you stand. Everybody it doesn't happen. Mahabaho. The evam. He can. He can digest what I'm talking. You can. Because you are the long hand. Nattam. So evam sochitum arhasi. You should not grieve, Arjuna. Don't understand. Really, Atman is true nature. The world of plurality is playing in that. And if you think he is constant birth and death, if constantly dying and constantly uh, being born and being dying, then also don't worry. Uh, there is one thing I want to tell you. It's a humor actually. Uh, Only two things you have to worry. What are the two things? Either you are healthy, you are sick. Oh, if you are healthy, nothing to worry. If you are sick, two things to worry. Oh, ho, ho. What are the things? Either you will get better or you'll get worse. If you get better, nothing to worry. If you get worse, two things to worry. Oh, what will happen? You will recover from the illness or you may die. Only two things you have to worry. If you recover, nothing to worry. If you die, two things to worry. Huh? If you die also, wait, wait, wait. If you die, two things to worry because either you go to heaven, is as said in Shastras, or you go to hell. If you go to heaven, nothing to worry. If you go to hell, you'll be so busy shaking hands with friends, there will be no time to worry. So in any case, natsum choditu marahasi. Not to worry at all in any case. That is what the bottom line is. And it is now time up. We'll stop here. Things that eternal, nothing to worry, Bhagavan is telling. And we will remember Bhagavan and thank Bhagavan for giving an opportunity for me to listen to his words. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम and thank you very much. Thank you for all those mumuchus, all the seekers who have signed in. Thank you and Hari Om. See you next week.